Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot card reading for Leo for the month of June, including late May 2026. So we are currently in the zodiac sign of Gemini, so lots of air elements this 4 weeks. Sorry, Leo. Lots of communications going on, lots of wind around. Expect the unexpected. You are in your 11th house of collaboration and groups. I think we're mainly highlighting work people because it's more how we get on with people that we don't really choose to be with, but we have to be with them because of work. And that is what the 11th house is about. It's how we get on with those people in those situations. Now you'll notice I've already laid everything out because what happened was the camera went on the blink and I just started it, so I had to go and fix it, and now I'm back. So we are now, so I've shuffled and you just have to trust me. So the energy around was the Fool, so new beginnings starting for you, whole new volume, a whole new journey to go on for you, Leo. So sounds really good. So it could be talking, I'm thinking work-wise, there may be new developments there, or it could encompass everything. It's a major card, so major event. Okay, let's go in, start again. Okay, where you are right now, and we have the Devil, the Capricorn card. So you may be feeling a bit stuck, which in terms of, you feel chained to something or somebody. You feel like, oh my God, I can't sort of shake this thing. I need to change. I need to moderate myself. I need to do all these things. I feel like I'm on this merry-go-round and I cannot get off it. And therein lies there's sort of the image of this couple chained to a tree and chained together. So it's very sort of Capricornian, isn't it? Because the Capricorns are very much chained. They're workaholics. They have a goal in sight and they do not give in. So it's all those kinds of things, but we can also talk about, human nature in terms of, getting too much of a good thing, going out too much, eating too much, drinking too much. And when this card comes in, it's definitely a time to sort of just pull it back a gear and say, okay, I need to get a bit of moderation back in my life. And if you're feeling stuck in the workplace, or where you've come to a point with work where you're like, oh my God, I need to look for new things, you've got it sitting here with the Fool coming through. So it's all going to be dependent on what you do. Let's see the challenging card and the influencing card with this one. Very important position. And we've got the Hierophant. Another big card, Leo. So the Hierophant is all about the moral compass. So, and especially with the Devil coming in, our moral compass always goes tap, tap, tap. You're overdoing it. You're overdoing it. You've been drinking too much. You've been partying too much. You've been eating too much. It's time to regulate. It's a really good card. It's the card for Taurus. So it's about sort of really the balance of things and getting things back in the balance. But moreover, it's about that moral compass that taps away at us when we know we're getting a bit out of control. So in it comes to go, okay, listen to your moral compass, because once that steps in, things need to be dealt with. Quite amazing, actually, Leo. And this could, because you're in the 11th house of collaborations, teams, work, mates, all that kind of thing, this is a really good card to get because it kind of regulates everything out too. And people that can then sort of really speak about how they feel about something, whether it's great or whether it's not great. And that really, especially working in teams, needs to be sort of across the board, or else it's just not going to work, is it? If you get my drift, it's all about the sort of moral code of how things have to happen. And there's always one or two in a group that just don't want to do it that way. But the rest of the group usually shouts them down and says, yeah, well, you have to. So quite interesting already, this reading. Let's see what's in the background of it that's still relevant today and still has weight. Another big card, the Hanged Man. Patience, being suspended. So it's almost like you're just there and you're, what is it? Treading water or just going with the flow. There's something coming. Definitely something coming. Because there it is, but we've got the Fool and we've got these two other big cards, the Devil and the Hierophant. And it's just saying, well, perhaps you just have to wait for the right time. Because I've found in an experience of these cards that this one always precedes something that it comes in the universal time. So it doesn't come when we wish it or will it. We can't do. It just comes naturally in, right time, right place. It's all about the timing. But it's a very positive card in that way too, because it teaches us patience. And it sort of says, well, you know, there is something in the works, but you're not going to see it yet because you've got all this other stuff to do. But it's very encouraging as well, especially in this 11th house as well, with work stuff, because that's where I'm going with this reading and this 11th house, it's work. Okay, so let's see, recent influences. And we have the Four of Swords, which is asking you just to take a step back, have a bit of a rest, watch the proceedings. You don't need to be sort of into it and putting your 50 cents worth in. You can just sit back, like they always say, it's always the quiet ones. It's always the ones in the group that really just observe the situation. And then when the time comes, they'll say something really poignant and really on the point. And everyone else who's been yabbering around about talking and, you know, one-upmanshiping, whilst these guys, you Leos, have been sitting back going, I'm just going to watch, I'm just going to spectate for a bit. I'm not really going to participate just yet. Brilliant, I love it. And the Leo that I know, one particular Leo, this is how she, this is how she rolls in her work life. She's very much a spectator and then she comes and it works. Okay, the lesson you'll be learning. 10 of Cups, fantastic, Leo. Really, you should be feeling really emotionally fulfilled with yourself. You should be happy with yourself. Emotionally, you're doing really well. But this is very personal as well. This is for you and you only. It's not other people that make you so happy and you want to get married and all that. It's a feeling of your own self, feeling fulfilled within yourself, because it's all come from you and your hard work to get to that emotional side. And it's not a card that's easily picked either. You have to really earn the 10 of Cups. So beautiful card, emotionally very sound at the moment. Just great, actually. And a lovely card is the lesson, because it makes you feel like, yeah, look, you know, I'm doing well no matter what's going on. I know who I am and how to play the game. And usually in these sort of circumstances, it is a bit of a game, unfortunately. But you have to know how to play it, your future. And we have fabulous new stability coming in here with decisions to make. Maybe something else is sort of starting to nudge its way into your inbox, so to speak, to sort of say, well, you know, there's something coming up for you where you can use all the experience that you've got, because you're very stable at the moment, but there's something else that's pushing and pushing to get in, and it's just a matter of time, so says the Hanged Man, until it sort of drops in there and you go, oh my God, yeah, well, I've got all those things. I can, perhaps it's a new job or, yeah, change in career, but in the same vein, but then a bit different, where you can use your skills coming in. So it's about thinking about the stability that you've got, but then there's something else that may well come in for you where you go, oh, that's exactly what I think I'd like to do next. Brilliant. Very positive, Leo. What's happening you're not realising? Very good. New beginnings coming out of troubled times, or just troubled times in terms of the Swords card usually talk about the mind energy, and you know how we get to a capacity in our mind where we just think, oh my God, you know, this can't go on. I need a breakthrough of some sort. And with this Ace of Swords, it is indeed a breakthrough and clarity. So whatever's going on, it's coming for you, and it's good because it's like you will get the clarity that you need coming in. It's a little bit like an aha moment. You go, oh yeah, great. And plus we're in Gemini, so it is about the mind, energy and communication. So sometimes we have to wait for these sort of particular air times to come in to sort of go, oh yeah, okay, the clouds have cleared, I can see it exactly, I've got the clarity back. Something, my mind is sort of really embracing something new to come, or to look at things in a different way. As we said before, the energy around was or is the Fool. So there you go. How others see you. Six of Cups, people from the past checking in, people from the past thinking about you. Interesting, very emotional. Once again, it's Cups, but this could be quite interesting too. So connecting with people from the past, especially in the 11th house too, like with your work, you may be going here and there, and you may have a good network of people that you've met over the years in these kind of conference situations or whatever that know you, and there's something good coming from this, and they're looking at you for this and going, oh yeah, well, let's give her a call or let's give him a call, kind of thing. But very much this is how other people are seeing you, Leo. So it's kind of, it's going on about from other people to you. You may be going, what are you talking about? But usually it comes into the fore. It does with the tarot. Okay, positive feelings. The Queen of Cups. Brilliant. So she sits back. She's a receiver. She's a very emotional, intuitive type. And she sort of goes really well with this Four of Swords here, to sit back and spectate, not to sort of jump in. She's the receiver, so she listens, and she just listens. And she contains all this amazing advice and stuff. But she's not one to sort of disclose it. She will disclose it if it is asked of her. But she with her intuition, just takes it all in, She waits for the right moment to strike, so to speak, or to act. She's very, very intuitive and very smart, this woman. And I'm thinking this for you, Leo, this is very much where you're sort of at the moment in your, for this June month, May, June month. This is what, you know, and you know that this is a good thing for you. You know it works. You know how to do it, Leo. Okay, final outcome. And we have something new, particularly new, young energy coming in with a big pentacle there. So there's definitely something on the horizon here for you to build and grow on. Page of Pentacles, very much stability. This coin here can really sort of grow into something. It's the beginning of something that can grow and grow and grow. So it's really wonderful, and it's very earthed, and it's sensible, and it's just good news coming for you, for whatever you choose to do, or whatever may just happen to come to yourself, and you go, oh, that's exactly what it is. Can be study of a kind as well, but it can be just growing a new branch of something to what you already do. Thank you so much for listening, Leo. I really loved this reading. I thought it was quite tricky, but in the 11th house we have to think about you know, collaborations with other people. So I really hope it's helped you. Thanks so much for listening, and don't forget to subscribe, like and comment to grow the channel, and it's been growing. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.